Unit 8. Stanley and Livingstone. For centuries, people called Africa the Dark Continent. Even though it was near Europe, the Europeans rarely traveled far from the coast. Much of the northern part of Africa is inhospitable desert, and the middle part is dense jungle filled with dangerous animals. It wasn't until the 1800s that the Europeans began to explore the interior of the continent. Dr. David Livingstone was a Scottish missionary. He first went to Africa in 1841. He spent many years there and went on several trips around the continent. During his time there, he traveled through much of the interior. He discovered Victoria Falls, and he was one of the first people to make a transcontinental journey in Africa. Then, in 1866, Dr. Livingstone went on a journey to find the source of the Nile River. Unfortunately, it was a disaster. His porters deserted him, his supplies and medicines were stolen, and Livingstone became very sick. Back in Europe, no one heard from Dr. Livingstone for a few years. People feared he was dead. So, the New York Herald, an American newspaper, sent Henry Morgan Stanley to Africa. His goal was to find proof of Dr. Livingstone's death. In 1871, Stanley started in Zanzibar. He had more than 200 porters and a great deal of equipment. Stanley's journey was almost as bad as Livingstone's. His porters deserted him. Others died of various diseases on a journey that covered more than 1,000 kilometers. Finally, on November 10, 1871, Stanley entered Ujiji, a village in Tanzania. He saw a white man surrounded by Africans and Arabs. He then uttered the famous words, "Dr. Livingstone, I presume?" The man simply answered yes.